ready.
Are you ready?
Man, you don't have to do it.
Man, look here, man.
Come on, bro. This ain't your first time. Man, you know how to rock this thing.
Oh, man. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spin Cycle. Your host, DJ Duddy Laundry. Guess who I got with me? Producer extraordinaire, DJ Reese Vonilla Pro Sound, a.k.a. White Hands. Oh, yeah. We got a good one, people. We got a good one.
Yes.
You ready?
Probably not, but I'm fired off.
So this time, I promise you're going to love what we're going to talk about today. It's a good one. We're going to talk about marketing tips. And trust me, I don't want to call myself a genius for this, but I did go to college for it.
You did?
I did. Yeah. I even got a master's and a bachelor's in this.
So is that why you're so good at it?
I try, Reese. I really do try.
Man, you do really well. You do well. Yeah.
I'm going to give you all some pointers. And you know why? Because that's just the kind of guy I am. And I want to make sure I point this out early on in the game. We're new at this. We're growing with this. This is a passion project for us. We started doing this after about 2 years of planning. Now, remember, we DJs, correct?
Yes.
And we're learning video as we go. And we're learning new concepts, what else are we learning right now?
I'm just learning how to run this camera.
and then edit it, of course.
Yeah, the editing process. Some mad respect for all of our video people out there.
Oh, my gosh. We're learning something so cool with this.
Yeah, so, I hope as the episodes go along, you'll see the quality get a little better and a little better.
Man,
so,
big shout out to them videographers, man. 148 Films, Axel Marshall, Jameson. Oh, my God. We can go on and on. Ashton Corvin, Kelsey Holder. Thank you, man. You guys are inspirational. Mm-hmm. When it comes to video, you guys Coastal Roads even.
Coastal Roads, yeah. Love those guys.
Man, we admire y'all for what y'all do, man. Thank you.
Well, we need them in here showing me how to work this thing.
You know what I realized, too? I realized as good looking as I am, I'm not the most photogenic person.
I try to make you look good.
Like I said, it's a work in progress. We're still learning, people. We're still learning.
We don't have filters, though. No Snapchats, no TikTok filters on here. It's just straight up camera.
Yeah, so you ain't mastered that for me.
No, I don't know. Hey, I just want to get this stuff online. So, there's a concept called...
you just want to have the content.
Done is better than perfect. So we're just getting it out there, and we want to learn as we go. We're going to make it better and better each week. Hopefully it sounds good and it looks good. And,
yes.
But
tell them what's the main line that you like to say all the time at the end of all the videos. White Hands, tell them.
Like and subscribe.
That's it. He said it.
Like and subscribe. Hit that like button. It's good. So that way it'll pop up on other people's YouTube feeds. And if you subscribe, then you'll know when we drop a new video.
Exactly, which is every Wednesday. Eye Candy Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Anyway.
You bringing the eye candy back, ain't you? Eye candy.
It's only a matter of time, man. About 4 more videos in. Eye Candy Wednesday is back. I'm just telling you right now. All right, so marketing tips. First pointer. I got 5 really important ones right here. 5, but they're all good. So we're going to start with the first one. The first one is being consistent. That's the most important thing for any marketing, anything you want to do for your business, being consistent. Whether it's your advertising, your posts, making budgets for your business, planning, anything you do, you have to be consistent with it. Don't just do like a one-off. Don't do it like, I'm going to do this today, but then forget about it next week or the week after. Be consistent. What do you think?
I think I'm horrible at it, and that's a great tip for me.
Yes.
It is, because that's why I have you sitting here, because
consistency.
Yeah, consistency. So just watching your post daily or every other day, there's always something that keeps you on people's minds.
Yes.
I just I'm not very good at it, but I try. I get every wedding. I try to get a few snaps, get something out there on my story. Shout outs to the other vendors.
Yes.
Always a big shout out to the bride and groom, of course, and the venues and all that good stuff. But I'm working on it. It's one of my goals this year is to be a consistent.
Exactly.
And I think this podcast is one of the things that's going to kind of keep me on track, because we have to do this every week.
Because you on me about this podcast now. After I was on you about it for 2 years, you're on it about me right now.
Hey, I'm on it. Yeah, it took me a little bit to get motivated, but this is something I think is going to be very beneficial, not only to our viewers and maybe some people trying to learn things, but we're also learning as we go as well.
Yeah.
Because we're firing off ideas back and forth. and
DJs,
we've come up with some things just off the cuff,
vendors,
just by talking.
couples.
Yes, couples. We want to hear some couple. We got some
Yeah.
couples coming up in the, later on in the year.
Yeah.
And some photographers.
Great interviews.
Great. Can't wait to hear their feedback.
Now here we just said again, the first point, consistency. Be
Yes.
consistent. Even if I'm gonna give you an example. I'm a wedding DJ. You're a wedding DJ. We do corporate events.
Corporate, yes.
If I don't have my page, I'm putting up wedding stuff. My family, because that shows that I'm married. That's wedding stuff.
Yes.
Anything to do with promoting family, weddings. That's what I do. I'm consistently posting weddings. You see what I'm saying? I'm not posting that I just did a fish fry. I'm not posting that I
Look at my
car washed.
Look at my brisket.
And trust me, I love brisket. I could post a lot more brisket stuff, I promise you, but
You need to get a whole channel just for brisket. The meats.
let me get the hang of this down, and then we actually do a food one. What do you think?
Okay, I'm down.
And then I'll be consistent about food too. And by that time, it's gonna be like the doctor's gonna say you need to lose weight, and then you didn't have a small jab for that one, huh?
Oh, I've got one, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay, so next one, we talked about being consistent. The next one is be aware of everything. Like when I say everything, I don't mean every single thing, but be consistently aware of what's going on in your field, in your network. Know how you can make a difference or how you can impact change or be change for what you're doing. You get what I'm saying on that one?
Oh, yeah. There's a little bit of this happens with a lot of older school DJs.
Yeah.
Well, this is just the way we do it.
Yeah. Be aware.
This is 2023. Brides want new, fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Some are just caught up in, well, this is what I saw on Wedding Wire. This is what I saw on The Knot. Well, you don't have to do anything except sign that marriage license and put a ring on it.
That's it. Put a ring on it.
The rest of it is all about how you want your day to go.
Yeah.
You want to be fun and party, or do you want it to be very sociable? People traveling in you ain't seen in months and years. You can do your own thing.
As DJs, even we have to be aware of the music changing all the time. Like right now, believe it or not, my hit song right now that I love. I mean, I love the song. You're gonna laugh at me, but you know what song it is, right?
I'm laughing already.
Ski. I do it all the time, man. My kids love it, man. Ski. I do it all the time. I do it in my sleep. Ski. But listen, I mean, as we talk about this all the time, brides are getting younger. They're not getting older. So as a DJ, we have to be more aware and keep up with our music. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we used a year and a half ago, 2 years, 3 years, you can't just keep bringing that stuff back over and over. You got to keep moving with change. Technology, upgrading your look. You got to be aware of this stuff. You got to know where this is going, how it's going to impact you. Maybe it could be something like rule changes, or even as a business owner, tax changes. Come on, you can speak on that.
Shoot, man.
You are on me about my taxes,
bro.
I pay my taxes.
You gotta pay your taxes.
Yeah.
But
Keep up with your insurance.
keep up with your insurance.
Yeah.
Keep up with your taxes. Keep up with your. I mean, there's so many things that business owners have to do.
Yes.
That
We don't just make bank now.
No, a lot of this money goes right back out. Goes city taxes, business taxes.
How many taxes do we really pay?
Dude, if you knew the amount of taxes that I pay,
You know the first one that got me, Reese? Just talk about being aware of everything. When you buy something and you use it for a business, you got to pay tax on using the stuff you bought.
like this equipment, we have to pay tax to be able to use it in our business.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah.
that's double taxation. People don't know about that part.
And I had to pay tax when I bought it,
Yeah.
and then I had to pay tax to use it. And then the money that I have left over, I have to pay income tax on that. So we're not going to get into the whole tax thing.
Yeah. That's,
But as business owners and running your business as a business and not just a side hustle where if you pay me $100, it goes in my wallet. A lot of people do that.
unless you're taking tips
Yeah.
or requests for songs, which we know Reese lied about. He does take.
Hey, I may lie a little bit.
Be aware of everything.
Be aware of everything. But yeah, be aware of everything. Just know your game, know your role, know your lane.
All right. And the next one is the third point, be social. And when I say social, I don't just mean social as friendly. I mean, be social. We're in an age right now of social media. Oh my gosh, it's very, very important. But when I say be social, you got to be diligent and smart about how you do this. If you're really good at Facebook, you go hard on Facebook. Still do the other ones, but really focus your efforts on one. There's somebody told me a long time ago that it's rather you be a master of one than just good at everything. I want to be a master of Instagram, so I'm harder on Instagram. I still do Facebook, but I'm really hard on Instagram. Some people do Pinterest. Some people do TikTok. Some people do Snapchat. Whatever you're really good at, you concentrate your efforts there. And then as you get really great, then you start pulling up other stuff with it.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Don't not be on it. Just start pulling it up. But be really great at one, then start bringing the other ones up after. Because you're not going to be great at all at the same time.
No, I'm trying to transfer my energy from Facebook to Instagram because I feel like there's more client activity looking on Instagram than there is Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times our couples, they don't even have Facebook pages.
Yeah.
So
the younger kids don't got Facebook, Reese.
it's for old people, man.
That's why you need to concentrate your efforts over there. You stay over on Facebook, man.
I know, but I'm trying. I'm trying. But my inquiry leads Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah.
People are telling me where they saw. Hey, I saw your videos on TikTok. I thought they were so funny. They're so awesome. I want my party just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. You don't get that on Facebook.
Yeah.
I think Facebook has a place, but I think as years are going by, and they're going by quickly, Instagram, put pictures, reels, all that stuff. You gotta be aware of where your audience is looking.
What about TikTok? Because I love me some TikTok, man.
I do love me some TikTok. I should spend more time posting on TikTok than I am scrolling.
I'm gonna tell you something funny, and you're gonna laugh when I tell you this. When during the pandemic in 2020, my daughter was on TikTok all the time, and I was like, "Oh my God, I hate TikTok. Why do you keep using TikTok?" Blah 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 blah. So, literally, I was on TikTok, download the app to see what kind of stuff she's watching, and the favorite place to use your phone, you know where it is.
The potty.
And the first time I actually watched TikTok, I sat on the
Potty.
for about 45 minutes.
The throne.
Legs cramped up, everything didn't work anymore.
You try to get up, and you're like,
Frozen.
my leg hurts.
Yeah, everything hurt. Everything was frozen.
You got a little ring around you where you've been sitting.
I didn't see any ring, but I'm just saying.
You felt it, you know. Kind of like when you sit in a wicker chair.
Oh my gosh, a wicker chair. How old do you think I am?
Well,
A wicker chair?
you know, the little.
Anyway, what I'm trying to get at,
Mark,
we're talking about wicker
we'll
chairs.
We'll cut this part out. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
He's talking about wicker chair.
I'm dating myself.
I
folks.
know, right? Yeah. Wait, wicker chairs. What are you going to talk about? A plastic couch on your seat in a minute? You had one of those too, didn't you?
The plastic covers on the couch.
Yeah.
My grandma did.
Okay. As we go on, as we said,
And
I
if you
love
sit
the
on it
TikTok.
too long, you're gonna stick.
Oh, you
with it.
stick.
Yeah.
You stick.
So that's what happens when you get on your phone on the throne
So you've done this before.
every morning.
Okay. No, let's not expand on that one.
Let's keep going.
Let's
bro.
keep
Let's
going,
keep
yeah.
going. Next.
Next one, we talk about being social. Now, it's called playing well with others. And when I say playing well with others, this is the best, absolute best thing I can tell you. Every time you do an event, every time you go somewhere, whether it's applying for a job, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're impressing somebody. You're trying to give your best impression of yourself. So whenever you do an event, whether it's a DJ, photographer, you're really working not just for the couple, not just for the people in attendance, you're working for everybody there. So you have to be able to get along and interact, whether it's the photographer, whether it's the caterer, whether it's the coordinator. You're not just working for your couple. And I think a lot of wedding vendors miss this mark right here.
I think they do too. I'm gonna go two places with this.
Uh-oh.
The first one is this is what I do.
Yeah.
I always try to know who my vendors are before I get there.
Yes, sir.
I want to know who's doing the cake, who's catering, who's coordinating, florals, anything that I can capture from the coordinator, photographer, videographer, any wedding vendor that's there, because a lot of times some of them are already gone.
Yes.
So you can actually tag them on a post or something.
Make it
but usually any vendor that is in the building, I try to say hello.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? You know, something. Just, hey, glad you're here. I can't wait to try the food. I can't wait to work with you today.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge that their presence is there.
If I told you all the caterers know me, would you believe me?
Yeah. If there's a caterer out there that doesn't know Duddy, If they know you're coming, they probably just go ahead and bring some to-go boxes because they know you're going to.
Let me ask you a question. You keep it 100 on this. How well does Mission Barbecue know me?
Hey, they walk in, we get coupons.
Coupons and free sandwich cards, man. They take care of me,
They
boy. I
take
tell
care.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
I love Mission Barbecue, man.
I do too. I wish I could have more Mission at my weddings. I'm telling you. That's why we go over there because I don't get the.
You don't get it.
I don't get it. So.
And they got great staff. Of course, like I said, playing well with others. It's like one of the most important things that people really do not pay due diligence to. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage of the opportunity. You never know who's watching, who's looking, who's judging. You could do something that you think is absolutely perfect and it can offend somebody.
Yes.
So you have to be like conscious of these things. Play well with others. It's really important.
It is, especially in this vendor world. You know, most of our leads come from other vendors. Can we say that for the people in the back?
Say it again.
Most of your leads will come from other vendors.
So, in other words, I want to make sure I get this right. You saying that vendor relationships are way more important than any kind of paid advertising.
You can't buy an advertisement that is better than a good referral.
So word of mouth wins every time.
If somebody says, I need a good DJ, and you not on their mind, you know, they're going to pick somebody that is.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, you can always tell when it's just, oh, well, that's my friend, so I'm picking my friend.
Well, that happens.
But if you're really great at your craft.
In the big picture.
Yeah, everybody's mentioning you, right?
If you book, say, 80 weddings a year, I would say at least 50 were from a vendor referral.
I would have to agree with you on that.
Yes.
I would have to be, whether it's the venue, whether it's the planner, whether it's a photographer. Yeah, you got,
So if you're not playing well with others, you're not getting those. That might be a reason why you're not busy. You know, you can put a Facebook ad, Instagram ad. You can be on everything. Wedding. You're going to book stuff, but are you really going to get the most for your talents?
Yeah.
You know, and I think, you know, I told you there was two parts to that. One thing is when I get there, I always try to say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a pet peeve at you.
Uh-oh.
At the end of the night,
yeah,
if you leave and I don't get to say bye to you or you don't say bye to me, I'm a little hurt. I always try to go back at the end of the night before I start breaking anything down. Of course, the coordinators use their end, but, you know, stop at the caterer. Hey, bro, food was great. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's actually a good one.
Hey, the florist comes back to take her greenery down. Hey, your stuff looked magnificent today.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, it was awesome. I didn't get to see you earlier. Hey, I hope you're doing well, blah, blah, blah. Somebody comes back to pick up the couches. Hey, your couch is really awesome today.
Like Sitting Pretty Reynolds?
Yeah, Sitting Pretty, you know.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever take any of those florals at the end of weddings? 9 times out of 10, a lot of the mom of the bride or somebody's like, hey, take some flowers home to your wife or something. Do you ever take any of those flowers? I just got to ask you.
I have before.
How long ago was this?
It's been a little bit.
Sandy, when last has he brought you some flowers, Sandy? Let's put them on the spot right now.
Really? You're going to go there?
My wife don't like flowers, so you can put me on the spot. I don't mind.
Yeah.
She don't like it.
I bet she likes brisket. And I know if you take brisket home, she ain't going to get none.
No comment. No comment. Because I love the brisket.
Tiff, does he ever share the brisket? I'm going to go ahead and get my wallet out because I know the answer to that
question. We're going to Mission Barbecue after this. I'm almost for certain now. Also, on the mind frame of playing well with others, you got to think about this. On wedding days, you got to, and I mean you got to make sure that you're taking care of your bride and your groom.
You got to
and their family.
Yes.
You got to. Find a way to mingle or interact with them in some way. It's not just a job. It's not just a way of you collecting a check. This is important to them. This is their biggest day of their life outside of them having a baby, graduating college, getting a new job. I mean, you got to think about this.
You know, the parents play a huge role in these weddings. A lot of it financially, plus the support, you know, it's their kids. So as a DJ, this is from a DJ's point of view. If you aren't going and looking for finding out mom and dad and shaking their hand and telling them, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I hope you have the best day ever. All that planning, I want you to just blow it out the window and relax, have a drink if that's your thing, and enjoy yourself today.
Correct.
Because that's what I'm here to do. We got you.
We got you.
We got you. Just enjoy it.
Do the happy dance. Do the happy dance.
Hey, I had a mom with a clipboard one time, and she was so uptight that things weren't going to go well. I basically had to just take her to the side and say, hey, what's up with the clipboard?
Your mom had a clipboard,
The
like a
mom,
coach.
yeah, one of the moms, and I'm like, hey, I said, what's up with the clipboard? Well, I just got to make sure. I go, hold on, you got a team,
Yeah.
we good,
Trust your team.
we're good. You don't need that. What you need in that hand, put the clipboard down and go grab a glass of wine.
No, you know what? And I'm glad you said that. That's actually a great point. Play well with others. Why? Because maybe the mom didn't think that the team was put together well. Could that be a point?
She could have thought maybe her team wasn't as on point as they should have been.
People weren't communicating. Maybe they were lapsing communication by email,
Possibly,
some
yeah.
before the wedding leading up to this.
Something caused her to feel like she had to be there and watch over everybody.
You know what that brings right there? You know what that brings right there? You know what that brings? High five. Whoop.
Yep.
All right. Last one. Set SMART goals. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. SMART goals. SMART.
Yes.
Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely goals. And the reason I say this is when you set a goal for your business or for yourself and it comes to marketing, you want your goal to be specific. Specific. Then you want it to be measurable. Something that you know that you can look at and say, okay, my goal was I want to go from having 1,000 followers to 1,500 followers by the end of the year. Something like that. You want it to be attainable. You can't set something like, okay, I want 1,000 followers, but next year I want 1 million. How attainable is that? Unless you go viral on something crazy or, unless you made an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I should make an OnlyFans. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Realistic. It got to be a realistic goal. It's got to be something that you know makes sense.
Yes.
So you can't say I'm a wedding DJ and then only want to post pictures of the catering. That's not realistic for you.
That's not realistic.
Makes no sense. And the last one is timely. You got to put a time frame on this. So when you set your goals, make sure it's timely.
Yes. I'm going to take these points home with me because this is something that I need personally. I know there's a lot of DJs out there. You scroll through their feeds, and here we are at the lake. Here we are cooking some barbecue. Here we are at the Checkers having it in the drive-through. Oh, here's some whatever. And then they got like one DJ post, and then 14 other posts, and then you have another DJ post, and then 3 months later they have another DJ post. Well, if they're not doing any of this stuff,
Yeah.
you know, at
Reese,
least.
why did you choose Checkers, Reese? Why did you choose Checkers?
Well, I meant to say Cheddars, but for some reason Checkers came in my mind.
Do you go to Checkers and then go to Radio Shack on your way home before you go at Blockbuster?
I don't even know if there is any Checkers left. You know why? Because they probably didn't have good marketing goals. So I'm going to turn it back on them.
Yeah, I'm going to get me some Checkers.
Cheddars is what I was thinking.
Yeah. And then
I don't even know why I said that. I should have said Mission Barbecue. But anyway,
Do you still buy your music at Circuit City?
no, man. What's wrong with you?
Just saying, some Checkers, man.
People don't even know what Circuit City is anymore.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead again. I'm going to give it the points one more time. And again, you're inside the spin cycle. Reese, say one more time. What is it supposed to do? What is it supposed to do?
Smart goals.
No, what is it supposed to do?
Like and subscribe.
There you go.
Yes.
First, again, 5 points. Be consistent.
Consistent.
Be aware of everything. Set smart goals. Be social. And play well with others. Give me the white hand. Happy dance. There we go. Reese, got anything you want to add?
Well, I think you covered a lot of good stuff today.
This was a good one. So
It was
informative.
very good. It was very good. So I hope you guys out there that are trying to grow your business, whether you're a DJ or you're just another vendor checking this out,
Wedding plan or something.
do your due diligence. If your Instagram's feed is full of everything but what you want to make money doing, have a second Instagram account.
Preach,
Have,
brother.
have a personal account for personal stuff. Have a business account for business. Because what's going to happen if people go to your page as a DJ or a photographer and they're scrolling down through there and they don't see you working, they're probably not going to book you. If they do book you, they're going to think that, well, you just do it part-time. Now you're going to be cheap.
Yeah, and they're booking you because you're cheap.
They're booking you because you're cheap. They don't even know if you're good. They probably don't even really care. For the last 2 weeks, we've had the phone calls from coordinators and photographers. Hey, the DJ didn't show.
Yeah.
Well, so what I did, let me tell you
Because
what
the DJ was fishing on his Instagram.
the very first thing I did is I went to their social media pages, and there was hardly anything on there about DJing. So I'm wondering why they even got booked to begin with.
Yeah.
Somebody took a chance because it was cheap, and then they got stuck.
Yeah.
They got stuck without a DJ.
Now I want to clarify this. You don't mean that cheap DJs are bad, right? Or cheap
do not.
vendors are bad.
I do not, but I think
Expand on
somebody was just out for a hustle.
Yeah.
And they took a chance and they lost.
Yeah.
You know, but there's a guy out there with a page that's, you know, getting deposits and just taking people's money.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to watch out for these people. Be reputable. You know, we'll cover this in another episode about how to find a good reputable vendor, a good DJ.
Yes.
How to know if this person is straight up.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's a
me
good
and
point.
you, we have everything to lose because this is our gig, man. We for full time, we can't have a bad review. We can't mess somebody's wedding up. We can't take somebody's money.
Well, it's not that we can't have a bad review. We just don't want a bad review.
Well, you
because
know,
to us it matters.
a bad experience.
Yeah, to somebody else it may not matter as much.
Right, but I mean that's our goal because our livelihood depends on it. You know, so
Yeah. And Mama likes brisket according to Reese.
I don't. She probably looks. You know, I don't know. But
Mama likes brisket. Reese goes to Checkers before he heads to Radio Shack.
I miss Radio Shack.
Dude, Radio Shack was good.
Man, you could always find something in there.
Dude, you could find anything at Radio Shack. Anything. Anything.
You could build your own radio.
I'm gonna tell you something funny before we go, and that's it. I'm just gonna say it like this. I remember on Saturdays sometimes before I go to Walmart, I would go to Circuit City and just go in there and watch the TVs, man.
Circuit City, man.
Back when my PlayStation 1 and 2 were around.
Back when you could go in there and buy you a big old sound system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go in the little room and just push the buttons. I want to hear that.
You're getting excited about this, ain't you? This is the Spin Cycle. This DJ Dirty Launch. Yes. Extraordinaire.
Yes.
Reese Barnell, we out. Thank you.
Hit that button, y'all. Hit that button.